Imagine working day in and day out, pouring your heart into something you love, only to find out one day that it's all been taken away. You've been let go. No notice, no warning. Just like that, your passion and career vanish in an instant. This happened to a teacher who suddenly found herself without a job, facing the weight of uncertainty. But here's where things get interesting, because out of nowhere, a man who's known for his big heart and even bigger action steps into the picture. Will Smith. You're probably thinking, what could Will Smith possibly do in this situation? Well, trust me, it's something you won't believe. What happens next will leave you shocked, amazed, and maybe even a little emotional. Will Smith didn't just write a check or offer empty words of encouragement. No! He did something far bigger, something that changed this teacher's life in a way no one expected. Imagine you're in this teacher's shoes. You've just lost your job, and then a huge star like Will Smith reaches out. How would you feel? What would you expect him to do for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you'd do if you were in her place. Let's talk about something we've all felt at some point: disappointment. That gut-wrenching feeling when things don't go as planned. For most people, it's a setback. But for teachers, losing their job means more than just losing a paycheck. It means losing their purpose, the one thing they truly care about, shaping young minds. Meet Sarah, a passionate teacher who had dedicated her life to making a difference. Her students weren't just numbers. They were her motivation, her reason to wake up every morning with a smile. But when the budget cuts hit, Sarah found herself out of a job, struggling to find her footing. She didn't know what was next, and honestly, she was scared. Now, here's where the story takes a turn. Will Smith, one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, is known not just for his movies, but for his incredible generosity and kindness. Over the years, he's built a reputation as someone who believes in making the world a better place. But what if I told you that Will Smith would take action in a way that would blow Sarah and the world away? In the next few minutes, you're going to hear about a surprising twist, something that not only changed Sarah's life, but reminded all of us that even in the most challenging times, someone is out there looking to help. What Will Smith did next was unexpected. It wasn't just about money. It wasn't about a public gesture. It was personal. And that personal touch is what makes this story truly heartwarming. After the news hit, Sarah was at a loss. Imagine waking up every day knowing that the one thing you've dedicated your life to is no longer in your control. She had bills to pay, a family to take care of, and a deep fear of what the future held. The worst part, Sarah wasn't the only one. Dozens of other teachers were in the same boat, facing the same uncertainty. But that didn't make her feel any better. It was a lonely struggle. And Sarah felt like she was at the bottom of a deep, dark hole with no way out. She started to doubt herself. Was she good enough? Did she waste all those years? Those questions haunted her daily. And that's when the call came. It wasn't a regular phone call, though. It was a number she never expected. Will Smith's personal assistant. Will Smith, a man who had no obligation to help, reached out to Sarah in a way that left her speechless. "Sarah, I heard about what happened," the voice on the other end said. "I want to do something for you." At first, she thought it was a joke. I mean, how many people can say they've gotten a call from Will Smith, right? But this was real. Will Smith, the actor, the philanthropist, was actually on the other side of the line, offering a lifeline to a teacher he didn't even know. He didn't ask for anything in return. He didn't offer a generic donation or make a public statement. Will Smith told Sarah that he wanted to help her personally, but the way he helped, that's what's truly jaw-dropping. Now, this is where the story gets really interesting. Instead of a simple check or even a public shout-out, Will Smith showed up. That's right, he actually showed up. Sarah's life was about to change in a way she never could have imagined. Will flew her out to a private event where they could sit down face-to-face. They spent hours talking, and during their conversation, Will shared his own personal struggles and how he overcame them. He didn't just offer a job or money. He gave Sarah something far more valuable: hope. He gave her a platform, introduced her to an incredible network of educators, and even helped her start a new initiative to help struggling teachers across the country. Will didn't just want to fix Sarah's immediate situation. He wanted to empower her, give her the tools to help others, and make sure she didn't give up on the things she loved the most. Teaching. Will's personal investment in Sarah's life didn't stop there. He made sure that Sarah had the resources to rebuild not only her career, but also her confidence. And Sarah, well, she's back in the classroom now, but with a renewed sense of purpose and a story that proves that even in the darkest times, kindness and compassion can make the biggest difference. Now, this story is incredible, right? But it's not just about Sarah and Will Smith. This could happen to anyone, and it makes you think, what would you do if you were in Sarah's shoes? How would you feel if someone like Will Smith showed up to help you out of a tough spot? Honestly, we all face challenges in life, big or small. Some days, we feel like giving up, but it's moments like these that remind us things can change, and sometimes all it takes is someone showing up and believing in you when you least expect it. So, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a time when someone helped you in a way that changed everything? Or maybe you've been in a situation where you wish for someone to come through for you. Drop your thoughts, stories, or experiences in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going, because who knows? Maybe your story will inspire someone else today. It's amazing how many of us share similar experiences, and that's exactly what social proof is all about. When you hear about someone else overcoming a tough situation, it can give you hope that you can do the same. It's proof that help is out there, and sometimes it can come from the most unexpected places. Wow! What an incredible story, right? Sarah went from being uncertain about her future to having someone like Will Smith step into her life and show her that she's not alone. That moment not only changed her life, but it also reminds us all that kindness, generosity, and support can come from places we least expect. It's a powerful lesson. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes we feel like we're fighting alone. But just like Sarah experienced, sometimes it only takes one person, one act of kindness, to make everything feel possible again. So I've asked, what would you do if you were in Sarah's position? How would you feel if someone you admired, someone who believed in you, suddenly helped turn things around? Think about it for a second. If this story touched your heart, make sure to show your support by liking this video, leaving a comment below, and sharing it with others who need a little inspiration today. You never know. Your share might make someone's day or even change their perspective on life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more heartwarming stories like this one. And hey, hit that notification bell while you're at it, so you're the first to know when we post new videos that will inspire you. You're part of this journey with us, and we're so thankful to have you with us. Remember, every single one of us has the power to change someone's life. So let's spread kindness and never underestimate the impact of a small act of generosity. You might just be the hero in someone's story today.